let's welcome these guys in. JP Finlay and Brian Mitchell, as you hear.
What up, man?
106.7 The Thing. What's up, guys?
Did you guys think you all were going to be talking to us again?
No, listen, I wanted to talk to y'all earlier. After y'all whooped our ass down there in D.C., I wanted to see y'all again. But here we are. BMitch. What has it been like down there in D.C., man?
It has been exciting, but I have a question first.
What's that?
A friend of mine, friend of yours, Seth Joyner says not a snowball chance in hell that
listen,
Commanders will win that game. What you all think?
You and Seth are the OGs. And, I always, when people tell me about no, but I'm telling you where I'm at. When I'm like, hey, man, Seth just being Seth. And that's where I'm leaving it at that, because Seth, y'all played in the era that I have a tremendous amount of respect for. So I'm never gonna go against the OG. I'm never gonna do that. But I will say this: you have to respect what you've done, because I've had a chance to talk to Doug Williams a few times. Just send a couple text messages, and I tell you what, man, talking to him, and I think if I'm not mistaken, you said it too. When I talk about Jayden Daniels, you guys don't talk about him as a football player. You talk about him as a man. And I think that's huge, because this is the analogy that I use, BMitch. Y'all had a coach down there, Eric Bieniemy, who won a Super Bowl, and you had players down there that went and told on him when he was trying to get them right. And that was the kind of mentality that y'all had down there. But since Jayden Daniels has gotten there, he's been a leader of men from day one. And that's what you need at that position. That team looks totally different.
The coaching staff was overhauled too, and these guys don't run what the previous administration and the previous ownership. It was all this Game of Thrones, self-preservation at all costs.
Not the Game of Thrones.
I'm telling you, that's how this joint was run, and it's completely different now. And you got to give, all the way to ownership. And I guess Harris ain't the most popular dude in Philly, but he is here. Harris to Adam Peters, the general manager, to Dan Quinn, the organizational alignment, and that has created this spot for Jayden to step in and excel as a person, like you're saying, and as a player. Like none of it's an accident, and it was all a coordinated effort that, frankly, is shocking here in Washington because we were so used to all the bad stuff.
Yeah, you asked us if we thought we talked to you guys again. No, absolutely not. Maybe the first round if it was 2-7, but not here. But so, guys, what's the mentality down there? Do your listeners really think you guys are coming in here and winning fourth straight road game? Oh, come on. This is a nice story, but this ends Sunday here in Philadelphia.
It's a nice story.
You know what?
Your quarterback's got one leg and isn't an accurate passer.
Let's be real now. That's the same thing Detroit said. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Hugh has been in the same situation. I've been in this situation. When you don't give anybody any credit, any level of respect, that's when they come whoop your ass. We thought Tampa hadn't won under 30 degrees until they came and whooped our ass in that stadium right there.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Because we were talking about we wanted home field. They got to come see us. Oh, they can't win in the cold. If you don't give any respect, that's when you get beat.
Yeah, and that's kind of where I'm at with mine.
Yeah, people totally respect Philly. They understand how good Saquon is. They understand how good Jalen and their defense is. But also they understand if you don't play your best game and this team has happened to be around late, they have already proven in 6-7 straight games that they can win. And I understand Philly may be top to bottom better than most teams out there, but I don't think anyone wants to see Jayden Daniels with the ball last drive.
Real talk.
No, I don't. Yeah, I'll acknowledge that. I don't want to see that.
Real talk.
Yeah, that's the truth. All right, guys, let me ask you about something that has become a real theme for them, and I noticed a lot during the game last week, the week before. You guys, I'm sure, have seen it all season. You guys don't punt. The coach goes for it every time, and Daniels converts. Do you expect more of that even against a big Eagles defense this week? Because it's wild. I mean, you guys went for it, 9 times the first 2 playoff games. Do you think that they're going to approach the game this weekend the same way, where if it's 4th and 4 or less, you guys are going for it?
I think if they're in a situation where they have momentum, they're going to be aggressive like they've always been. You don't get to this point of the year to become somebody new and change up. You remember the great Jim Johnson would blitz the hell out of you. We got against Tampa. We didn't blitz, and they cooked us. We didn't start blitzing until the game was going away. You don't change up what you've done all year. If it's 4th and short, yes, I'm going to go with it because they have converted 86, 87% of them. Why wouldn't you?
They were best
They're
in the
better
NFL
in 4th down than people are in 3rd down.
I wouldn't expect that to change at all. Now, obviously, like where they are on the field matters, but there's two factors here. They want to be a ball control offense. They don't run the ball that well, so going for it on fourth down is part of that ball control. It's a lot of short passing. Plus, Jayden Daniels in short yardage situations is damn near a cheat code. You guys invented the tush push, and that's almost impossible to stop. Washington runs this QB counter to the right side. That really is almost the only team that stopped it was Philly up there when they went for it on a fourth down late in the game, but when it was still a really tight game that Thursday nighter. I would not expect that to change whatsoever. Washington hired a guy away from the NFL named Dave Gardy to join the staff here, who's been really, really instrumental in a lot of like clock situations, down and distance situations. This is what they've built, and I don't think they're changing it now.
Guys, what did you take away from the last time we played? So it was a weird game, right? Eagles are up early. Jalen goes out with a concussion. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson gets ejected. Eagles are in control. I mean, you guys have turned the ball over, 5 times? But then the fourth quarter hit, and you have the big comeback. Like, what was your takeaway from that? Because we've been split on it. Some of us are like, hey, if Jalen doesn't go out, it's a rout.
We're about to whoop y'all ass.
Yeah, you guys are about to
get
get
what? But if my aunt had some balls, she might be my uncle.
He'd be your uncle.
I didn't know B was going to say the whole thing right there.
The thing about it is, I don't like, look, injuries are a part of this game. And if somebody get hurt, you better have somebody behind them that can step up and hold and make sure you keep the boat afloat. If they hadn't had 5 turnovers, they probably would have been blowing you away anyway. Think about that. So you could. The ultimate thing is football is about football, bro.
I don't think
we about to whoop y'all ass though, dog. Y'all know that ass.
I like that feeling, bro.
So for me, I don't know if y'all agree with this, but looking at the rosters 1 to 53, Philly's undoubtedly better. 1 to 53, the Eagles are better. I think the Eagles are much better in the trenches. I think that could really impact this game. But if you're telling me who the best player on the field is, he's going to be wearing burgundy and gold. He's going to be wearing number 5.
Goliath was a badass.
Well, you know, I can make an argument Saquon, but when you're talking about a guy that's pulling the trigger, that the guy that's pulling the trigger, he's that dude. But y'all can't stop the run, so you know there's that. I remember one
y'all
time
can't pass at all. You got a quarterback.
But I remember one time
30 in 2 playoff games.
I remember one time, and BMitch tell you this. It was,
I hope AJ Brown got more books.
We were playing the we ain't got to talk about stay out of our personal business. That's what y'all need to do. Stay out of our personal business. But if you can't stop the run,
thing I'm gonna bring up before we get off.
Okay, fine. Bring it up real quick. What personal thing you about to bring?
Before we get off, I'm gonna let you say what you saying.
No, I'm saying if you can't stop the run, you're in trouble. Because I remember one time we playing a guy down there, and we it was a running back. What was his name? Stephen Davis. Yeah, we was beating that ass. And then some little dude came out there. I think he was wearing number 30. That we couldn't stop him. Like
I say, you gotta have the backup that can come in and make it happen. Hey, but y'all can't. Y'all can't stop the run to save y'all life though. So we gonna give y'all. But in the second half, we gonna give y'all a heavy dose of Saquon. You gotta realize Saquon had 16 carries for 27 yards in that first game in the second half.
I don't care. Hey, BMitch, this is for all the marbles. We're gonna give him the ball 50 times if we need to. Y'all can't stop it. 50.
All right,
this is it, baby. This
Run
is
defense has absolutely been a problem here. Jahmyr Gibbs carved them up last week in Detroit, and the genius Ben Johnson that's going to revive the entire city of Chicago. He'll basically be Al Capone. He decided to get away from Jahmyr Gibbs. I don't understand
That's a backhanded comment.
He did you guys a favor. No, you're right about that. He did you a favor. Throwing the ball with receivers in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Which is ridiculous.
Gibbs is averaging 8 a carry, and he got 14 carries. I know that won't be the case this week. I know Saquon will get fed.
Well, that's for sure. All right, guys, one big injury that happened in your game last week that I think could play a big role this week. The right guard out for the season, Cosme. I mean, I don't think you guys could block Jalen Carter. You were saying the best player on the field might be Jayden Daniels. He might be. Saquon might be too. Third is probably Jalen Carter. This kid has been amazing, and he blew that game up. I'm sure you guys were watching Sunday thinking maybe you would take a trip to L.A. You know, Stafford dropped back the pass in the snow. Higbee's wide open. And there goes Jalen Carter with a sack. You guys can't block him. He blew that play up on 4th down to win the first game here.
Jalen Carter is unbelievable one-on-one. When you double team him, he becomes a totally different player. And I think, listen, Hugh, you know, I was the type of guy when I played against you, when I played with you, I'm finding a way to put my helmet on your hip. I'm finding a way to put my shoulders in your ribs. He's gonna get some. He's gonna be welcomed by a lot of people. Listen, I don't know the game plan, but I'll tell you this. if you try to block him one-on-one, you're a damn fool. But if you start hitting him and hitting him in the side, have people come from different spots, he is going to slow down his pass rush. Nobody likes to be hitting the side. Nobody likes to be hitting the hip. I would if I was playing as a running back, I would make his hip my best friend.
He being nice in the way that he's saying
I'm
that.
sure he is. Yeah.
He being nice, but guys,
it's legal. I'm not
within the game.
But I'm going to chip block him. I will have double teams on him. I will make his game as hard as anybody else. Because if you try to block him one-on-one, you lose that. Naturally.
Yeah.
But Joe, to your point, not having Cosme is absolutely a blow to this team. But there is a flip side to that. In both games against Philly this year, the Commanders did not have John Allen. John Allen came back the week after the Philly game from a pec surgery. He played against Atlanta, kind of got his sea legs in the final 2 regular season games, and Allen has been very good in 2 playoff games. So there's kind of both sides are losing one, but you're getting one back.
So how excited, guys, that when you talk about this rivalry, this is something that we're probably going to be doing for the next 5 to 6 years. How exciting is it to have that part of it going into this game?
It's great.
Because we're going to see each other again for the next couple of years.
We haven't had the chance to talk any trash or say anything for years.
In a long time.
Let's be real. The mere fact that we have an opportunity to talk, this is great. But I think this is a difference. A lot of people feel like this team is happy and they're playing with house money. Mm-hmm. This team, basically, their mindset is, we're not done yet. Okay? We still got more. We're not satisfied. And I think that's where a lot of people think that Washington is happy that they made it to this point. No, Washington think that we could go farther, and that's going to be tough when a team who you relatively believe are playing with house money still believe and still go. You bet not slack up on. You better not get complacent.
No, I agree with that.
Guys, what kind of game you think we're getting Sunday? So we were debating before you came on, if this game, from our perspective, more do we need the Eagles offense to finally wake up and score some points? Because you guys usually score a lot of points. Hugh thinks our defense has been amazing all year.
I said we can hold y'all to 17, we win this game.
I said we need more. Do you think we're getting a lower scoring game here, third time with division rivals, or is this going to be more towards, the upper 20s or above?
I think this game is going to be one of those tough games. I think a 2 to 3 point a win, and I'm looking at probably 24, 21, 23, something in that range.
I think Hugh's right. If the Eagles D can slow them down to the point where they're sub 20 points, I think that does play to Philly's favor, because that probably means Saquon is going and Philly's completely controlling time of possession. Jayden can
lead, Joe.
But he said it.
I'm saying, but that's the game plan. I try to tell you that.
That's wonderful. But how are we stopping them to 17 points?
I mean, you got to. It's a man whooping, like BMitch said. It's a man whooping, man. At this point, all hands on deck, baby.
You playing this weekend?
No, I wish I could though.
Can I ask the reverse of that? For you guys, for Washington to win this weekend, what does it look like?
Oh, if Washington win, that means he ran rush shot all over this defense. Because when I don't know how you guys look at it, but
Jayden,
the best unit, Jayden. The best unit on the field, offensively and defensively, is our defense.
I think the second best unit is their offense.
Yeah. And you have to impose your will. You had success last week, and I want to see if BMitch see this the same way. You got Austin Eckler going against a shoddy. Let's just call it what it is, Detroit Lions defense.
Yeah.
And that allowed the passing game to be able to be what it was, with Zach Ertz doing what he was able to do, and Terry McLaurin and everybody else. But if you stop that running game, because that kind of opens up everything else, and you shut the young quarterback down, we got a shot. Yeah,
if.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying that's a big if. But I'm on the right page. You know what I mean? I'm on the right page.
I'll tell you guys. I think the Eagles are going to win this game. But if we don't, it's because you guys get up and make our quarterback throw the football. I mean, you said it earlier, and we haven't thrown the football well, in spite of having an embarrassment of riches at receiver, tight end, offensive line. We're not throwing the ball well right now. I mean, I don't want to be in the game where I'm asking Jalen Hurts to throw the ball 30 times and to come back. That's not where I want to be, guys. I want to be up and hand the ball to Saquon and use that defensive pass rush, which has gotten better and better with Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. That's the way I want to win. If I got to have Jalen Hurts throw us back, I'm worried.
The thing about Jalen Hurts, if you have to have him throwing the football, but is he going to be healthy enough to really play a game? Because listen, I was scared for him when he got bent up like he did.
Well, we'll see. I mean, Hugh, he was limited yesterday. He said after
you gonna see Dr. Bombay, man. I told you you're gonna see Dr. Bombay.
Yeah, Hugh's saying he's gonna be fine. I'll see Dr. Bombay.
BMitch knows Dr. Bombay.
Yeah, I don't know what he's
I never saw
Sunday.
him, man. He never took one of those shots.
BMitch preferred Professor Hennessy.
I never took a Toradol.
No,
like that.
You never took a shot?
No.
No, me neither.
Don't lie to everybody.
What are you talking about? I
saying-
ain't never take a shot.
You're saying,
I never did.
you're saying with a needle. What about a shot with a cup?
Listen, stay out my personal business.
Guys,
Bone
before
crusher,
we
right before the game.
Oh, I love it. Guys, before we say goodbye, what's is there any leftover juice? What happened from your guys' perspective at the end of the last game? Zach Ertz on the field. Sirianni said something.
Oh yeah, we ain't talk about that, did we? Yeah.
That one. So that was right around Christmas
Man,
time.
you know
So
y'all
then
coaches an ass. Let's just be truthful.
He's been
Y'all
better.
even said up there. Come on now.
Hey, he's been better.
I heard Cataldi yesterday call him a tool.
He's
not surprising.
He's been working on it. He's been working on his people
It was
skills.
only a month ago that he was on with Ertz.
It takes
on the
time.
field.
It takes 30 days to break a habit. So it's been 30 days ago. So he.
And what,
days.
I'm asking
He's
you,
fine.
I don't buy it at
what's
all.
up with y'all mayor spelling Eagles?
Yeah. How's that going?
Hold on.
BMitch, I
Hugh,
can't.
Hugh did it the other day. We were poking fun at her, and he did the same thing.
First of all, while Joe was telling all family business, I did it I was trying. It was a teaching moment.
Oh, stop.
ELGSES.
Sounds like BMitch's grandson.
Hey, it was a teaching moment, guys. It was a teaching moment. I'd like to hear one of y'all asses spell Commodores. Go spell it. Spell it right now.
Not spell Commodore.
COMMANDERS. Commanders.
COMMO.
No,
Maybe I should run for mayor of
There you
Philly.
go. Commodores.
I like cheesesteaks and can
I
spell.
like
Vote for
Sunday
me.
morning.
I like how y'all double check while y'all.
I know. Listen,
No, I spell Commodores for you. You asked for Commodores, I gave you Commodores.
Hey, BMitch, I better not see you up here with that ugly ass Commodores jacket on either when y'all come to town.
Now, you know you
He likes that varsity
you asked
jacket.
me for my jacket last time I was there.
No, I wanted to put an eagle on, but that's a nice concept.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, that is a nice concept.
listen, guys, this was a ton of fun. We appreciate you doing it. And like I said earlier, cute story. I respect the team. I love Jayden
Hugh
Daniels.
is
great
so
player.
disrespectful.
But
It's so disrespectful.
This ends on Sunday. Listen, Josh Harris is not raising a trophy here. No, it's not happening. We're not letting it happen. Guys,
Why
this was
is
fun.
everybody so mad at him? That dude spends every dollar.
Have you seen what he did to our Sixers? Are you kidding me?
You got guys that won't play. What the hell does that have to do with Harris?
He just
Tell
gave him
Embiid
a
to
contract.
play.
Hey, they weren't
Hey,
winning
and they
before
gave
him.
Stinks.
And they
He
gave him
stinks.
$190 million
Tell,
for the season.
tell Embiid to play.
How about you have that same vitriol for MB?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
I
a
do.
joke.
Hey,
With
You
his
guys
soft
know.
ass.
I do.
Hey, BMitch, he got $190 million before the season started and hit a bad knee.
Harris stinks. He's not.
No, he doesn't.
Well, you guys, yeah.
He
I
can
forgot-
run for mayor down here, and he can spell the team name.
You didn't have to end with that.
No,
See,
you did not.
you didn't have to do that.
The cute story ends Sunday. Guys, thanks so much. Have a good show, and we'll talk soon. Thank you, guys.
Thank
Have a good one, fellas.
Always
Y'all
enjoy
be
this.
good.
Thank
How
you.
you? Take care, man.
JP.
That's always fun, man.
Oh, Lord.
They had my hackles up early though today.
Did that Q story thing?
The cute thing
I hope
is so
that Q story
disrespectful.
thing come back and bust him right in his damn face.
That was fun, man. Hugh Douglas, Joe Giglio. That is the WIP midday show in Philadelphia.